Hello, we're live now. And let's see. Everything looking good? Yep, it does appear that everything is okay. So, welcome to the stream. This is Touhou Lost Branch of Legend. And this is a Touhou deck builder. And it is pretty directly inspired from Slay the Spire. In fact, if we select a character, you'll see that it directly references Slay the Spire here. I want you to start on easy if you haven't done if you haven't played Slay the Spire before. But yes, so this is Lost Branch of Legend, and it's in early access right now. 3 of the 5 characters are available, but they just put up the 4th of the 5 planned characters on the beta branch, so I thought I'd take a look at it. Over here, Cyrano, our first character with green mana. So, if you've played Slay the Spire before, most of these mechanics will be pretty familiar to you. What's new is this up here, the color wheel, where you can see the different characters, and you can actually, like, zoom out. So, these colors are pretty familiar. These are the colors from Magic the Gathering, but they're in a slightly different order here. We go white, blue, green, black, red. So we've swapped green over from here to make our color wheel. Mana functions like it does in like a weird fusion where you get the set mana here, and every character has 2 different things they can do. So we're going to try out Cyrano, and I played a little bit of her the other day, just to get my bearings, but it didn't get very far. So we're going to try out green Cyrano. Changing what your starting exhibit and basic deck is also changes the mana available, as you can see in the bottom, whether you want to focus on one color or the other. This size appears to be focused on in general, what I would say, helping, because it's not just Cyrano, it's Cyrano and friends. So, support. So, we've got, it adds green, Overdrawn. Overdrawn is a new mechanic where cards are more powerful, but they'll take mana from you next turn. So, we should be able to pilot this and see what we can do. So we start our run. The basic story rundown is that someone stole a bunch of exhibits and special things from Ientai, and Kagui, in particular the Jeweled Branch of Hyurai, one of the 5 treasures. So it's up to us to get it back, and Aaron is helping us out here. So, get more money, lose starting exhibit, and gain a random shiny exhibit. So one thing I do like about this game is that you can turn on the option to see what something will be when it says random, which I really like. It's one of those, like, selectable difficulty things. So, right now we can swap out our base green to get the Redstone of Asia, which is of course a JoJo reference. We're not going to be doing that. I want to play a little bit of base Cyrano, but what are we going to get else? We can also get... Oh yes, because it's in beta, some of the art's very much not finished, or not even present in some circumstances. There are several cards with just no art. This one, This is a very interesting rare, but it's not useful right away. And this exhibit is 5 damage to each enemy every turn. So we'll spend 30 to get the Sword of Hiso. There's actually unique dialogue when Reimu does that. And our starting boon is either fully fill our spell card or gain 20 maximum life. I usually go for maximum life, which gives us 99. Yep. Definitely, Yep, it's definitely, was on this as soon as I found out about it. Let's see. So, we want to go for as many elite encounters as we possibly can, because that gives us the most stuff. I love her little appearance. Let's see. So, unique mechanics to this game. Graze. Graze is a buff that makes you take 0 damage from the next attack that isn't accurate. So, they'll instantly dodge. So, let me see here. Summer Ice. Deal 8 damage to a random enemy 2 times, overdraft 1. So that means it'll lock out one of my mana. Let me try this one. See, did 0 damage, but it got rid of Graze. Now let's... And now I will have less blue mana next turn. It indicates that up there. Want to block that. And, unfortunately, can't use that mana. Get rid of you. Bam. And that's that. This should be relatively simple. It's early on. I think, yeah, our relic just kills him. 10 money. And what are our cards? Yeah, see, no picture here. I love this. Whoever does these arts, I can't read this person's name because it's in Chinese, but God, I love this so much. Yes, this is Touhou Slay the Spire. It directly references Slay the Spire at several points. It's Slay the Spire with extra. Deal 4 damage to a random enemy 6 times. Enemies with cold take 2 times that damage. That's pretty cool. I think I want to take Icicle Machine Gun. Let's see. Yeah. Next. The Kadamas. They have the unique buff. Whenever they gain 6 block when attacked, and then it disappears. So they're like the, a lot of the enemy design is directly inspired by Slay the Spire as well. So, I'm trying to remember the caterpillars that curl up once you attack them. However, Sword of Hiso, in my last game, it was a shotgun. It reads. We can just kill them. Because that is not in it. The 5 damage it deals every turn isn't an attack, so it didn't trigger that. We'll trigger that on you. And then block. Attacking, blocking, all that's very familiar from Slay the Spire. Let's see, we'll Summer Ice. And win. Easy peasy. I saw this card earlier. I love this card because it's a Tom and Jerry reference. the pointing to get the other guys. Also, this is one of the few cards where the art changes when you upgrade it. Because it gives you some common fairy supports versus regular so you can get rares, so it changes which fairies appear. Get some extra mana, or just get some random supports. I think I want to get yeah, let's get that one. Let's see. We're gonna hop over here. Yes! This is one of the best events. Yuko-sama wanted to try a cuisine she had never tasted before. I'm not very confident, so I prepared too. Miss Cyrano, please do a taste test for me before I deliver them to Yuko-sama. So we can get the Ice Tricolor Dango, which transforms one card into an upgraded multicolored card. Or you can get the Sardinia Mooncake and a Misfortune, which is like a curse. The Sardinia Mooncake upgrades one card in hand every turn, prioritizing multicolored. Now, Creeping Hunger is a pretty bad misfortune. Fortunately, we can remove that, and the Sardinia Mooncake is excellent. I do think that this game has a ways to go in terms of, event diversity, because you take Sardinia Mooncake every time. It's pizza with Dango on it, which sounds terrible. Ugh, it's super delicious. And you just run away. And take Yuko's resentment. Okay, who's our first boss? Orin! Oof. Bam. Bam. And I'm not gonna spend my mana, because it will cost me life. Let's see. So, here's one of Cyrano's gimmicks. She has support from other fairies. So these cards get put in your hand. They are fairy support. They have an effect when at the start of your turn, and when they're exiled. They are exiled when they play themselves. They are retained, so they stay in your hand, and they have auto-exile, which means that if your hand is too full, auto-exiled cards are automatically remove themselves. So they go off automatically if you're drawing too many cards. So if you have too much support, they just kick in. So this one gives us extra green mana every turn. And this one increases its damage by 5 every turn. And then when it's exiled, it deals damage to the enemy with the most life. So these are actually pretty good. These are both basic, but they are very foundational to her playstyle. And let's see. So Rin's a bit of a tricky fight because, yeah, she has these spirits that explode. And there's little speech bubbles that pop up that is presumably them talking to her. I think we Acicle Machine Gun here. Ow. Block, and then blast. So we are taking some damage in this fight, but that's fine. So yes, you can upgrade these. You can't upgrade them out of combat, but they can be upgraded mid-combat, and now it's giving me Philosopher's Mana, which is mana of any color. Let's see. We'll call on more friends. So... Yep, this is looking pretty good. We've got lots of support. So, Unity is another unique buff. After Suno's next attack, deal 5 damage to the target. So, every turn, I'll deal 5 to the first thing I hit. So, we're gonna shoot Rin, and I think... Yeah, Katsumi's cleanup just ends the fight. Ta-da! Whenever the player takes damage for the first time each combat, get white. Okay. It's just spare mana. Spare mana's pretty good. Let's see. Each enemy gains 15 life, then apply cold to each enemy. I'm not going too cold focused. Let's see. Gained 2 firepower for each enemy with cold. This costs blue less to play, so it can be free. But I don't actually apply cold right now. So I think we're going to get Heavenly Water Miracle, which gain 12 barrier. Barrier is, it's block that isn't automatically removed. It's block that sticks around underneath block. And get 2 unity for each card discarded while ending the turn. So it's a little extra damage for the first attack every turn. Now we choose who we want to fight as a boss of Act 1. The reason you can choose this is you can get one of their relics, so you're kind of picking what mana you want to add. We're going to go for Reimu, because she has red mana. Let's see. Don't want to stop by the shop just yet, because I don't have any money to spend. So, yeah, top path. What is the random exhibit? The portal gun. Yes, it's just Aperture Science Portal. Aperture Science assists you to travel freely between the Earth and the Moon, aka Lunar Veil. Why does everyone find exhibits so easily? It really makes me jealous. I'll place a curse on you. You'll only find bad exhibits tonight. So I can give her some exhibits or get the curse Jealous, which is just unplayable. I think I'll take the curse. That shamelessness is really making me jealous. Just wait until the dead of night. And fight. Okay, so we've got more Vengeful Spirits and Sick Girl, who has the debuff Deathly Pale. When she's defeated, get 2 vulnerable. Let's see. Get some support. Let's blast her. Alright. We're going to block, then we're going to machine gun. Oh, that was easy. Fairy's Abode. When a skill card enters the hand for a first time each turn, gain Philosopher's Mana and draw 1 card. Okay. Deal 12 growth, deal 6 increased damage. So growth is every time you play, it gets better by the listed growth effect. Optical Camouflage. Half is half damage. I think that ability is pretty cool. Do we upgrade or do we heal? I want to upgrade. I want to get Call on Friends Plus, so I can get literally any type of fairy assistance. Let's see. The 3 fairies. The 3 fairies of light. Hold on, what are their names? Sunny Milk, Luna Child, and Star Sapphire. Just Sunny, Luna, and Star here. We'll put on that power. And of the Act 1 elite encounters, I think this is the hardest one. Let's see, Call on Friends. Clown Piece's Lunacy, a rare one. At the start of turn, it costs 1 random mana less, which is good because I cannot play it. I do not have the mana for it. When exiled, gain 5 Philosopher's Mana. Apply 1 lock on. Okay. And we'll get a bunch of barrier and end the turn. Let's see here. And we'll add block. This encounter is going much smoother than it normally would. Let's see. And we win! Hooray! Let's see. When acquired, choose one of 3 random neutral rare cards to add to the library. Contains deep knowledge of magic. Sure. Life game. Return all cards in hand and discard pile to the draw pile. Shuffle the draw pile. Draw 5 cards. So it's like a time twister effect. The sculptures are very interesting. In that there's 3 different ones and they cycle. It transforms into another sculpture until end of turn as part of its effect. So, lots of block and damage, lots of damage and draw cards, or just 12 damage 3 times. And they change every time you play them. I think that's actually one of the better ones. And our regular card pick. Gain 13 block or draw 3. The end of Suna's turn, add 1 random fairy support. Social butterfly. Oh, it's the Great Gatsby meme with the champagne. That's excellent. Reasons to play this game is this artist's art. I love it so much. Even their stupid Fumo faces. Yeah. We'll grab that one. Thank you for your hard work. Master told me to provide you some supplies. So Raisin will give us stuff once an act. The key to getting to the end of the game and getting to the final boss is to pick a Zelda-esque series of trades. The first of which is to get the high-tech glasses from the outside world, which gives you 25% more money from encounters. So, I'm going to grab that. And, let's see. I definitely want to heal. So we can... Yes, we do definitely want... This particular spell card, we want to use it a lot, so we want more power points. So here's an interesting take on curses. So, we just got wolf hair in our deck. It's a tool, and it is limited 3. So it is just junk that fills up our deck. But we can play it to remove it from combat, and if we do that 3 times, it'll just leave our deck. Our deck's getting a little full of junk, unfortunately. So I should probably handle that at some point. You can also just pay to remove it at the shop. The sword will handle most of this. Yeah, let's call on friends. And ice barrier. Oh, we got extra mana because our curse triggered the keystone. How interesting. Deal 18 damage to you. I mean, yeah. It's a very similar design, the Kadamas. Can I just... Yeah, I can just kill you. There we go. I don't know where the Kadamas originated. They're not a Touhou original. I think they're from one of the fan games. Like, an Etrian Odyssey thing. Let's see. Sweep at end of combat, gain 9 life. Interesting. Yes, let's do that one. Yap. Drink tea and heal. Versus Ayaya. And bam, bam. So Aya's really... I had enough mana to use the wolf fur there. Aya's really tricky. She has graze every turn. So she'll negate 1 damage every turn. And she hits pretty hard, and she will absolutely fill your deck with junk. Let's use our spell card, which is accurate. It'll give us a little extra mana. And now we're getting 1 fairy support every turn. So yeah, now our hand's just going to start filling up with so much junk. But that's fine because it all does stuff. And we're going to get... all of our friends are going to be chatting in our ear. Also, I do love this. You can... she's filling up your deck with her newspaper, and you can throw your newspaper at her, which I love. And it helps get rid of grays. But we are going to... actually, yeah, that's probably a pretty good idea. And then deal a bunch of damage. Hooray. Mask of Hope. Whenever you play 3 attack cards in a turn, get 10 power points. That's pretty good. Best Friend. Choose up to 1 fairy support card in hand. Use each of their activated effects without exiling them. Okay. This is sort of like, what's it called? The defect in Slay the Spire. They, that's sort of the space we're operating in for Seer now. I think Bonds is probably pretty good here. And let's fight Reimu. Dialogue work in progress. By the way, you're not the one who stole the branch, are you? If I needed the Jade branch, I'll ask Aaron for it. Let's see. Let's see here. So she starts off with Barrier, and she has 1 Amulet, which is, I forget what that's called inside the Spire, but it negates a debuff put on her. So, we do fully heal between acts, so that will allow us to not really care too much about taking damage. Ah, I'm sealed. She put a debuff on me. Can't attack. And Unity builds, so if you don't attack, your next attack will deal a shit ton of damage. Which is good, because that's what I want to do. Or I could get even more fairy support. So I'm getting Barrier, more attack every turn. Let's see. This is why Cyrano's deck is completely silly, because just this starts happening. Your hand just completely fills up. $71 damage on the Unity. Excellent. See. Let's see. Sealed again, but that's no big deal. Lock on, Unity, mana. Oop, some of it went off. Ah, right. Remu starts summoning stuff. Do I just focus on her? Not playing quite right, but I can. Not quite. Yeah, that was stupid. Oh well. I'm getting so much barrier. I think I'm basically untouchable at this point. We're gonna machine gun. And I think... nope. Don't have enough mana. This'll probably finish it. The strongest fairy. Full on that. Okay, what do we get here? The doll announcing spring. It's spring! Haru desu yo. Whenever you activate spell card, gain 15 life. I might actually want this one. Bottled Soul. No longer drop power points for each that would be dropped. Gain 3 gold. Don't actually want that one because this spell card wants you to activate your spell card a lot. Or Purification Rod. Gain 3 mana. Or 3 barrier whenever you don't spend all of your mana. That's pretty good. I'm really tempted to just take the Lily White doll. I want to see more different colors. Yeah, let's take that. So now we have white mana in our mana base. Cold Logistics Chain. I love this art. It's amazing. It's giant frozen watermelon in like a ice block. Blizzard. Deal to each enemy. Apply cold to each enemy. Accurate. Excellent. Choose up to 1 card from the draw pile and place it into the hand. It gains Retain. Okay, so you just get to pluck something out of your deck and say, I want this now. That's not bad, actually. Or Feng Shui Manipulation. Scry 2 at the start of every turn. Whenever a defense card is sent to the discard pile this way, gain 5 block. Huh. That is pretty cool, but I will stick to the tutor. Alright, fully healed. So I'm actually going to avoid an elite encounter because I need to start getting these misfortunes out of my deck. I need to do it soon. Social Butterfly or Heavenly Water Miracle. So the Drowned Girl is a very annoying enemy because she puts a debuff on you that gives you 10 damage every turn. And then she's gonna deal 8 to 16 to me there. Youch. Let's use this wolf fur, get it out of my deck. Fairy's Abode would be nice, but I think I can just... get 3 out of that. Get a bunch of firepower. And blaster. 2 Yin Yang Orbs to hand. So Yin Yang Orbs are 8 damage, 8 barrier for 2 mana, but they stay in hand. They have retain. Oh yes, and because I have Reimu's a relic, I can now get Reimu specific cards. I think Balanced Orbs is actually fine. It also doesn't require white mana. Oh, not this event. This is the equivalent to becoming a vampire event in Slay the Spire, and I hate it. The misfortune it gives you is unremovable, unplayable, and you retain it. And also, if you did end of turn you didn't gain life, you lose 8 life. That is a crippling misfortune. No, thank you. Now we have to fight the Amazon drones. We're gonna use our spell card because we're at max capacity. Okay. Yep. Sword of Hiso at the beginning of making this pretty easy. Evercool Seasonal Fantasia. I love the names of Touhou abilities. Like, that's such a great name. Banquet Infiltration. It's not that kind of party, Cyrano. Whenever a fairy's part is exiled, apply cold to a random enemy. Whenever a fairy is played, add a random fairy support. Okay. I think that's a decent one. It's a real expensive thing. But at a certain point, when you have enough... Hello, Takane. Over here, dear customer. We're going to... yeah. Pull that out. Ooh, the cookie! Gain 4 life, then heal to maximum. That's probably worth it. What's in the store here? Lakeside Dance. Ooh. Lakeside Dance is actually excellent. I can afford both. Heal up. Talk to Renosuke. You can sell one of your exhibits to. Sort of the Mighty Shaku. But this is also an important event where he will buy these glasses off of you. He will give you a very helpful item. A game console from the outside world. Which we are going to definitely take. How's this square box supposed to help? I feel like I got scammed. The latest selling console from Nintendo. The latest console, the best-selling game when it was always meant to be used as an example of metaverse. There are a lot of Switch jokes in this. Do we go back to the shop to try and get the other misfortune removed? I don't... well, we're at full health. Why not? Yeah, what do I just want to put in hand? It does have retain, and I do need to buff up my defenses. But I'm at full health. Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Just go shields down. It's fine. Let's get that out of my hand. Alright. There we go. So now that stone is no longer protecting the fairy, we can get to work. Yeah. And then grab some barrier. Unity's kind of interesting. And I like the idea of just letting it build. And I love the Marissa mod in Slay the Spire was like this as well. I love strategies where you can just go apeshit and adding all sorts of stupid shit to your deck. Pagoda's Glare is pretty good because it hits everyone. We do have our relic. Our base relic does like encourage us to overdraft. So you know what? Yeah, let's get more overdraft cards. Ah, yes, this is an excellent event. I do want it earlier. So yeah, you can get an idle t-shirt, which gets you more max life every combat, but also puts lock on you. So wearing this, you receive sideways glances from people around you and being cheeky. That feels like a translation error. So yeah, we have put on our idol t-shirt. Ah, I don't even have enough money to get another card removed. Silly me. The other different way this is different from Slay the Spire is we have tools instead of potions. Like, they've essentially combined potions and colorless cards into one ability. So tools do something, but they are only usable a certain number of times. So the flashlight applies 3 weak to all enemies, or to a specific enemy, but costs nothing, but you can only use it twice. Let's fight an elite encounter. Ah, Nitori. Sure. Lakeside Dance to start. So this is a really tricky encounter. Let's just pull something out of our deck. And then we're going to hit them for that much. And then we've got 3 mana to work with. We definitely need to deal with Nitori first because she heals the drone if we don't do anything, but these two hit really hard. Oh, that boxing glove rocket hit so fucking hard. Okay. Oh, I am getting so cocky. I am about to die. Okay, we got Nitori. Shh. Oh. Oh. That hurts. It's going to repair itself, so even if we couldn't deal with it this turn. There we go. Whenever played would be felt 5 or less unblocked damage, they are dealt 1 damage instead. As if to tell the Maple story. Cute. We're at 5 life. Great Tendugu's Decree is absolutely great. You deal 4 damage, and you put a buff on them whenever you hit them, you get block. However, this isn't really an attack-focused deck. Teehee, I'm in danger. Yeah. Of the Act 2 elite encounters, Nitori hits so fucking hard. I think I actually just skip here. Also, unlike Slay the Spire, you get something for skipping. You get 5 gold. What has Racing got for us now? God damn it. I didn't even mean to click anything. Fortunately, I got one of the best relics in the game. By raw accident. Tripped face first into Prophet. Left Fan gives you a copy of this first spell you play every fight. So that's pretty good. Alright, we are here to heal, and we can avoid combat. Shino. Sukuna. Yes, Shinmyomaru. Upgrade, remove all non-basic cards. Remove a non-basic card from the deck. Can I remove a Misfortune? Yep, sure can. Ah, yes, she gives you a hint as to what the final boss will be using. So, here you have the option of... What does Invisible Pressure do? Yes. So, we're getting bullied by a Yakuza boss here. So we can fight a phalanx of drones, but I don't want to. So this is one of the first times I don't have, like, the life to actually fight this. So I'm gonna have to take that misfortune. And we're gonna heal. Elite encounter. Well... Oh, Christ. I'm overdrafting so hard. All of my mana's gone. Whoops. Fortunately, my spell card will grant me a shit ton of mana. I don't think I need to this turn, though. That'll give me a little bit of life. I actually couldn't Cold Chain Logistics. I didn't have any blue mana. What do I do here? Do I just throw on both of these? Ouch. Down to 15. Block. And then... Shoot Hata? Oh, I am There we go. That's fine. We still have some barrier left. Yes, social butterfly, please. Fairy's Abode, then block. I think I use this here, because I need more mana. And having a little bit of extra mana left over gives us a tiny bit of barrier, which really helps. Ouch! And get a little bit more barrier. Don't have the block for that, but we're just gonna throw all the yin yang orbs at her like we're playing the wrong character. I think that's just enough for me to take 0. There we go. We're just gonna trust that the copious amounts of fairy support I am getting, do the job. Block. Deal damage to you and gain a shit ton of block. Nah, that doesn't... I can... 2 Clown Pace's Lunacy. Okay. I think this just kills her. Yes, there we go. Woo! Made it. Okay, careful deliberation sounds good. Drawing cards or doing that. The ability to fundraise at gaps. Nope. That's not going to be useful. Oh, am I going to have to pay Megamoo? Alright. Dun, 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 dun. So, you can bribe this boss to go easy on you, and I think this might be the first time I ever do this. That's the ticket. Oh, I can... Hold on. Hold on. I can do it again. I don't have enough money. Oh. I forgot about Left Fan's ability. Block. Block. Alright. Draw cards. If I didn't have to constantly defend myself, this would be much easier. Unfortunately, I am forced to exist in a society of violence. I mean, what am I saying? Cyrano loves her society of violence. You kidding me? Constantly on the back half. Um, 32. Do I have anything else that can give me... I guess we do Social Butterfly and then just throw both Yin Yang orbs at her. And barely survive. Ooh. This is tricky. What can I cold chain logistics up here? Nothing important enough. I I think I just die here, actually. Yeah, that's it. That's enough to kill me. Oof. Oh, it's the first time I've seen her damage portrait. Not having a good time. Alright. Well, that was a fun run. I think I'll do one more before I call it quits. Runs are a lot longer than Slay the Spire. They're about twice as long. At least in the beginning. You can really... I'm pausing to explain a lot of stuff in this game. I think I'm going to be right back. I just have to go use the restroom, so I will be back in just a moment. All right. God, the main menu theme is such a banger in this. Okay, let's see here. Cyrano's new, so I do want to try more Cyrano again. Even though, let me head back. Did they add anything else for other characters? I'm still missing. There's a new card for Reimu. I think there's one new thing for Marissa. Yes, a black-white Marissa card. And Sakuya has two things I haven't seen. Yes, a blue-green card. The JoJo references are everywhere. Also, I really quite like even the art that's not from that artist. Wide. You must become wide. This is absolutely a Magic the Gathering reference, with pulling the clock. I mean, Time Walk costing 1 and a blue after its upgrade is definitely a Magic reference. sinking into the floor. But, yep, there's several Cyrano cards I just straight up haven't seen. Some of them are broken. Because this is an early... What is that? It's a Fumo on a balloon. I need to see it. She has a cell phone. Why does she have a cell phone? Let's see. These black cards are pretty interesting. And, oh, hold on. That's absolutely Advent Cyrano. She's got the watermelon sword. Oh, I haven't thought about Advent Cyrano in ages. For anyone who doesn't know, Advent Cyrano was like one of the very old Touhou fan things. That was just a series of drawings that was Cyrano as Cloud from Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. That were just like imagining one of the goofiest characters as one of the most serious characters. And as you can see, kind of see here, it's a little small. He has a giant watermelon Buster Sword. I do love this art. All right. Let's run another Cyrano run and do blue this time, which is cold focused. So I didn't quite explain what cold is because we weren't focused on it last time. Cold is when you apply cold to a character, they lose it at end of turn and it deals 9 damage to them. Whenever you apply cold to a character that already has cold, it deals double that damage to them, so 18 damage. And it's not even damage, they just lose the life, so it doesn't, like, proc shields or things. This is a replacement. Before this update, there was Frostbite, but this is a sort of replacement. Everything that applied Frostbite does to cold now. So, a Glacier. In the tooltip, Glacier's misspelled. So yeah, Glacier is just one to apply cold to something. You get that every once a turn. And a cold beam. Feels like a WoW reference, that little box. Let's see here. Yep, we're gonna go blue. I don't think I want to turn any modifiers on. We're just gonna go with normal again. Let's see, gain 100. What's this? Blue, replace them with that many random uncommon. Nah. Choose a card to upgrade. Choose a card from the deck to remove. We're going to upgrade Ice Beam. So it does this twice. And yeah, maximum life. Always shoot directly for elite encounters. Let's see. Apply cold to you. Deal that damage. We'll take 6, but that's fine. There we go. And then we'll block, but you should just perish. There we go. There we go. Icy Rose. Deal 10 damage. If the target has cold, gain 10 block. That's pretty good. This seems early. Rainbow Danmaku Dupion. Deal 18 damage to each enemy. It costs 5. Jeez. Add 1 rainbow to hand for each Wooburg spent. So yes, the color wheel isn't, but if you'll notice, the order of the colors here is exactly the same as it is in Magic the Gathering. So, legally distinct, but for each 5 rain, 2 power, and 2 spirit. That seems so necessary? Like, so... I don't know. That seems like such a huge hurdle to pass for not much. And we'll go for Icy Rose. We're going for, theoretically, a cold-focused build. Eternity! So we can upgrade a card, we can lose 1 life and remove a card, or lose 2 life and choose a card from the transform into an uncommon card, which would be Call on Friends for some fairy support. I actually kind of do want some fairy support in this, so I think Call on Friends would be okay. And we don't have anything good, nice to upgrade. And watch people sneeze. So we're gonna transform one of our basic blocks into Call on Friends, which is sort of like removing a card from the deck. And then deal that damage, and then do that. There we go. That should take care of that encounter. There we go. Really blow through these early ones. Ice Forged Blade. Deal 6 damage 2 times. Discard any number of blue cards. Deal that damage and the additional time for each card discarded this way. Sure, let's play around with that. Let's see, I want to block, so everything else is... Oh, we can only discard blue cards, right. Actually, it was 4 instances of damage, so it's 6 twice, and then... Okay. I'm understanding how the card works. The wording on the cards is very clear, considering this game is translated. Like, sometimes the wording's a little unclear just because of... It's a Chinese game. Youch. And then we'll call on friends. I may have miscalculated here. The risk I took was calculated, but man, am I bad at math. Also, point of order. I am reasonably certain that Katsumi is not an actual Touhou character. That this is one of the fairy maids from the mansion that they've elevated to be real character. Maybe she comes from one of the mangas, or maybe she's like I think she's an OC. That they weren't quite enough fairies to fill out Cyrano's friend group of fairies. The friend group she is currently slaughtering. Whenever 5 green mana is spent, gain 1 graze, resets at end of combat. That's pretty freaking good! On thin ice, look at the top part of your draw pile. You may place it at the bottom of your draw pile. Draw a card. That's scrying for Magic the Gathering. Scrying in this is slightly different. 6 poison. Start of turn, gain block. That's a decent stalling one. Let's grab it. Alright, which boss are we gonna fight? Let's fight Marissa, because Marissa has access to black mana, and I wanna see what kind of black cards Cyrano can get. This way. Middle path. Yep, that'll do it. There we go. Cold is a very interesting mechanic to try and play with. You want to double up with it as often as possible. It's very strange. Fruit Crush Ice. Deal 8 damage, removes hero's overdraft. Interesting. So you're supposed to... Huh. Yes, but it also... Yeah, on Thin Ice, it was also gave you a colorless mana back. So it wasn't free. It was even cheaper than Op. Guaranteed, you can't really compare costs in this. They're wildly different effects, but yes, it is very close to Opt. Scrying in this is a lot closer to because there is an effect that allows you to scry. Marissa has a lot of it. It's a lot closer to what in Magic the Gathering is Surveil, where you look at the top cards and you can bin any number of them. You can't rearrange them, though. Discard a random card. Draw 3 cards. Let's draw 3 cards. Absolutely. I love this relic so much, but it has repeatedly killed. It adds so much damage to me with the lock-on that you get. Yeah, I think we just heal here. Let's see. And then block. We've already dealt half her health. Granted, it used her Glacier. Put some poison on you. That'll give me 6 block at end of turn. It's fine. Oh, I also have 1 graze. Where the hell did the graze come from? Oh, from spending enough green mana. If I just end this now, then she dies, but I can just shoot her. She had poison on her, but whatever. Whenever the player visits Takane, that's the shopkeeper, gain 10 life and 20 shot power. Neat! It makes the shopkeeper a little bit of a rest, which is nice. Yes, there it is, on Thin Ice. Look at the top card of your draw pile. You may place it in the bottom of your draw pile, draw a card, gain colorless. So yeah, on Thin Ice is very, very close to Opt. In fact, I'm just going to grab it. Rayson, give me the high-tech glasses, and we'll be on our way. I haven't figured out the difference between the blue and pink fairies on the select. This is very confusingly worded. Sure. I'll place boundary on the bottom. That Ice-Forged Blade is very much, like, very useful. Oh, yes, you can also float your mana doing this if you want to pay for something in a very specific way. Youch. So this is something interesting the fairy has done. She put a card that requires black mana and a curse in my deck, essentially. But she's also giving me the black mana to use it, which is a very strange way of doing that. But we're just going to kill her instead. Fairy on ice. Draw 2 cards. For each enemy that has cold, gain 1 graze. Ice Lance. Deal 8 damage. If the target has cold, deal 3 times that much damage instead. Accurate. Oh, hell yeah. Give me that. Large bag of money, 150 gold. Then Touhou comes out of the woodwork. He's really lucky today. If you want to lucky stay, it'll cost you a tiny bit. So your options are give her 100 of it, so you just get 50 gold. Do nothing, and she'll put a curse on you, or you lose 1 life for each 100 gold you have. Or you can give her all the money, and she will give you a charm in your deck that as long as it's in your deck at the end of combat, you get 15 gold. Invest early in the Lucky Rabbit's Foot. Do I have a curse I need to remove? No, I don't. I don't know why I went this direction. Yeah, some of the art's not final either. You can see that this is just a screenshot that they've manipulated as some temporary art. So yeah, definitely in the beta stages. I love it. This is cute. I like this. Let's see. The Frozen Throne. It's her with the... It's her, one, with a popsicle stick. Sword. I think that's what that is supposed to be. And she's sitting on the stupid plastic chair that they were putting Virgil on. Oh, I love this art. Yeah, we're gonna get that. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see, put some poison on her. And then we're going to Cold Lance her. Oof. We'll take some damage here. But we are burning through Aya. Alright. And next turn, we'll be able to just kill her. Whatever. The poison will get her. There we go. Whenever a defense card is added to the library, upgrade it. Excellent. Icicle Machine Gun is actually probably pretty good here. It wasn't actually that good in the last run. Rest at the Gap, drink tea, and fight Marissa. By the way, you're not the one that stole the branch, are you? It's a pity that someone is quicker than me. The dialogue so work in progress, it's not properly punctuated. And put poison on her. let's get the fairy support, and then... We're taking a bit of a walloping here, but I think we can outrace her in damage. We'll do that, and then machine gun. Frozen Throne will help us out a lot here. And we're just... She's charging up. It instantly hurts their spell card after 2 turns. Also, this track is new. Oh, this extra mana to work with. Just filled my deck with bullshit. Well, this is gonna hurt. Let's see. Apply cold. Ice Lancer. And that'll do it. I'll let cold kill her. Ta-da! Doll announcing spring imposing oil painting. Or, there we are. Dark Grimoire. Adds black to the mana base, cards unique to Marissa, and you get an occult, which is a 0-cost spell that adds colorless. Or black, not colorless. Yeah, we'll take the Dark Grimoire. And, entirely black cards. Not Event Horizon. Event Horizon's terrifying. You enter a double damage state and then lose the game at the end of your turn. Add 3 random fairy support cards to the draw pile. They have replenish. Add 1 dark residue to the draw pile. Oh, that's that curse that the black fairy does. Interesting. Or Ichijo Returning Bridge. What is this card? Return up to 2 cards from the discard pile to hand. Retain them this turn. End Cyrano's turn. Then take an extra turn. Okay. Time limit 1. Which on that extra turn, cards are 1 mana more expensive. Huh. Let's see. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Top route. I think we can get it this turn. That should do it. Yep, got the keystone. Take a little bit of damage, but getting rid of that keystone early is like vitally important. I'd add Stark Residue to the discard pile. That's good to know. Can't use that. Youch. I am very liberal with, like, the amount of damage I'm willing to take in these. Oh, well, we're just here to deal damage. Let's see. Oh, I love all the art in this. Unity's okay. This card is so hard to evaluate because it's so expensive. 4 for 12 barrier, really? Yeah, we'll scrap Forest Dwellers. Let's draw 3. Nothing good. I guess we block here. And then do we, I think... I could have played that better. I should have just made her cold. And then... Yeah, that's the end of you. Upgraded Ice Lance Satellite Illusion. Apply cold to a random enemy 2 times. I do need more ways to apply cold. Junko. The way of utilizing mana is quite inefficient, I must say. Allow me and my powers of purification to assist you in controlling them. So you can pick one of your mana pips and turn it into 2 colorless mana, which I'm going to do here. With a very sinister sound effect. Alright. Let's see. Gain some block. And the rest is just shooting. Yeah, Yomu does graze a lot, so this is a good way to handle that, as it were. Yeah, Yomu adds bullshit to your deck that when you draw it, you get locked on. I need to upgrade Frozen Throne, because doesn't it become cheaper? Yeah, it becomes significantly cheaper. That should help. Block, 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 shoot. Youch. Well, first let's make her cold, then unleash the machine gun. Unstable potions. Vivid color downpour. Deal 10 damage to each enemy 1 time. For each rainbow mana spent, Philosopher's mana, deal that damage to each enemy an additional time. So, something to use in the other skill set where you have lots of access to Philosopher's mana. I don't think any of these are actually... Are any of these worthwhile? Yeah, let's grab more poison. Okay, what do we want to trade? Oh yeah, we'll sell the mask. And trade our cool glasses for a Nintendo Switch. I love that none of the playable characters understand, even know what a video game console is. So when he hands you a Switch, they're all like, what is this? Can we visit the shop? How are we doing on health? I would like to heal, but I think we have plenty of opportunities to do that. So we will head to the shop. Oh no. It's literally Ari from League of Legends. Yeah, let's see you do that. The reason I am super eager to get rid of her is she limits the number of actions you have in a turn, which I do not like. Let me adjust how I'm sitting. Let's see. Ouch. She even has the throw ball and retrieve. Let's see here. They're both at 1 life. You've got to be kidding me. Come on. Yeah. Perish. There we go. Is applying cold worth it? I don't think so. Fall into poverty. Lose 5 gold. Deal 13 damage 2 times. Accurate. I mean, I've got gold. Right, bats are such a fucking pain because they heal. And then do that. And that's the end of the turn. That's the end of the match. There we go. I do like directional laser. Let's get another freeze beam though. You do heal a little bit when we visit Takane, so. Super mushroom. You feel like the world has gotten a little smaller. Social butterfly is so good, but this is not that build. Bicycle machine. Let's see. You know what? Let's test out Frosty Garden. And still don't need to remove any curses. Sequence scrying, scry 2 more. Yeah, nothing else. Luminescent Night is pretty good. Alright. Nitori. Oh, this is bad. Alright. Purifier Mark II. Okay, so it's not the really, really intense one. I think we just poisoned the shit out of her. And then block. Not the wrench missiles, please, Natori. I have a family, theoretically. Oh, right. They have an amulet, so it negated the cold. Youch. I got purified. Can't. Purified removes some of your colored mana, turns it into colorless. Go away. Okay, now I have room to breathe. Now, I did make a gain a Lecher life, but I got through. 99 out of 100. Damn. There we go. That seems like enough barrier. Actually, no, I can't use it. Can't use it, Nox. You don't actually have white mana. See, the problem I am encountering is that I shouldn't have turned that blue mana into colorless. I'm getting choked on blue mana now. Perish. None of those. Yeah, get 2 grays at the start of every turn. That's nice. What's racing got for me now? A bicycle. Whenever an attack is added to the library, upgrade it. Classic style in 1950s. Or the butter robot from Rick and Morty. A robot questioning the reason behind its creation. What is my purpose? References in this game are all over the place. I think the butter robot's pretty good here. It gives me the ability whenever I gain health at rest stops, I also get to pick a card. And gain and rest I want to do. Guaranteed turns if you invest right now. Want to learn more? We're going to learn about the brick chain. He literally has a Bitcoin under her arm. So do we want a long-term investment where we get something that generates cash when you use it in combat, or do you just want let's see, all hands on deck? That's pretty cute, actually. It's not the deck we're building, but I like it. Deal 20 damage to each enemy and exile all fairy supports. Let's see here. Why not? Cyrano's not a wise character. She's actually quite stupid, so of course she'd invest in the blockchain. It's the future. I think I just, yeah. Break out the machine guns. There we go. It'll be destroyed at the end of turn. You broke Baymax. That's a new line. Cute. And gain some money. Oh shit, that hits hard. Fortunately, I have the grays to deal with it. There we go. No harm, no foul. Starfall. Deal 1 damage 3 times. Okay. A star's detection, which gives me lock on to a random enemy every turn. I don't find that too useful in this. Deep memories or bonds. I mean, deep memories is okay. It can help me get back. Get, like, things that apply cold back to my hand. That's all right, yeah. We're going to go and we're going to drink tea with Yukari. Let's see. Damage to each enemy. Apply cold. Yeah, Lingering Cold's actually pretty good, even though it's not a Cyrano-specific card. We're going to do that immediately. And, yep. Okay. Pretty strong turn 1. And we're going to take a little bit of a thwalloping there. There we go. Nah, I got to spend that on this. And then, there we go. Oh, I've made such intense mistakes in this fight. Oof. I think I need all the block I can get right now. Whew. All right, how do we play this? I think that kills her. Yes! Gotcha. Whenever you pay 3 or more mana to spend to play a card, gain a colorless. There we go. Do a little bit of rebate on expensive spells. Deal 50 to each enemy. Apply 6 drowning. Ice Lance is pretty good, but I think I want to take that for hitting everyone. Rest again. What do we got? Diamond Breath. Deals random enemy with cold and add a glacier. You know what? It's free. Why not? Surely it will clog up my deck, but... Oh no. Yuko's hard. See. There we go. I think we let Drowning deal with the summons and just focus on blocking as much as we can. Do that. Yeah, we apply cold to all of them. Do 1 shot to get rid of the grays. Yeah, now I'm thinking. Bam. Block. And this is why Yuko is a problem. Because he applies this little debuff to me called the Law of Mortality. At the end of turn, lose 3 life. So I am on a time limit here. Yeah, it's nice that there's animations. Well, there's mostly animations. There's a few characters that don't have them yet. But yeah, this game's coming along nicely. Let's see. Wanna get something back. Nope, that doesn't quite work. I think... No, I don't have the mana to do that. Okay, I've got... Let's see. Poison... I can't Frost Beam, but I can Ice Forge Blade, and I want to get rid of that, that, and that. And apply more poison. There we go. I think I might be dead here. So I'm not going to be taking any damage this turn, so I'm free to fire... Well, no, I'm not free to fire away. Now, let's get this out of my deck and get some cash, if nothing else. Oh, this is going to come right down to the wire. Clown Pieces Lunacy. We're gonna hit everyone. going to fall into poverty. We're going to fairy intellect. No, that didn't help. Seven. That will get rid of it with cold, and I think I can finish this next turn. Yep, we got it. Oh. Yeah, they did. I think that was this, as an Ogre King, yes. I think that was this update that they prettied up the mana orbs. I think before this they did have a little bit of ornamentation, but they've definitely changed them. Well, that was stressful. Let's see here. Levantine's actually kind of great because it makes vulnerable double damage instead of 1.5, but it also makes it 75 or 0.75 to you. 1.75, but I think I need to take the astronomical telescope here because I'm so choked on blue mana. Cold Chain Logistics, Starflight, Life Game. The reshuffle? Yeah, I think Cold Chain Logistics is actually probably pretty good here because it gets me my cold cards. Okay, Act 3. The Lovesick Girl. Cold. Get some block. Can't do that. Well, let's get some cash while we're here. Oh, I'm not going to be taking any damage. Durr. I forgot about the 2. On thin ice. I'll take Cold Chain Logistics. Can't use that, but if I pull this letter out of my deck, now I'm thinking. And I'll get to keep that next turn. So yes, the Lovesick Girl has massive damage reduction, but she puts these love letters in your deck, and every time you use them, you get rid of some of her damage reduction. Which is silly as far as mechanics go. There we go. Managed to block most of the damage because I grazed. If you don't kill the Lovesick Girl fast enough, she will put a misfortune in your deck, so gotta watch out for that. That back. Let's see. Youch. And that's the end of her. You do get a unique reward if you somehow manage to play more than the requisite 3 love letters. If you manage to copy them somehow. She does start taking extra damage. I'm not actually using a lot of abilities. I think I skip. Oh, Watsuki. Toyohime. Remove impurities. All right. It gets rid of the colored mana of certain cards. Sure. Oh, this encounter sucks. Apex Speedster. Get rid of you. I am going to do the cheekiest strategy ever. Oh, wait, no, my strategy... Is that 24 damage? That'll be... So if I discard all 3 of these, that'll be 6... That'll be 30 damage. And it'll actually damage her versus the 24... Okay, so yeah, no. Bam. We're going to discard our whole hand. And it even gave me spare mana. Yeah, these assholes just keep grazing everything you throw at them. All right. You always need to block first, because whenever you do something the first time you do something in a turn, she hits you. There we go. Got him. Let's see. That is a lot of block. Shade is such a card I'm conflicted on, because those shadows are so hard to get rid of. Let's grab it. I have, like, the worst deck builder attitude, where I just constantly want to add stuff to my deck. Okay, so Dorome's asleep. No animation on her yet. But this does allow us to pluck something out of our deck to begin with. I think Frozen Throne is the thing to grab here. Let's remove impurity. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Boy, I am... See, the problem is... Oh, wait, no, she just... That's bizarre, because her barrier shouldn't have disappeared, but it still woke her up. Bizarre. Pew, pew. Pew. Now it's time to block like hell. Let's perfect freeze, just to get cold out to begin with. Block. I think I actually just get rid of them with the occult. Then... Yep. Keep moving. Just bam, 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 bam. So, yes, Nightmare is very important. When there are a total of 4 Nightmares in hand, draw piled, and or discard pile, Cyrano loses the game. So you can't let too many of these pile up on you. Dorme is such a hard fight. We've got only 1 Nightmare right now, and she's gonna summon. Poison. No point in doing shade. I guess I just throw the Nightmare out. Yeah, that works. So yeah, the can't be harmed, so explicitly ignore ads in this. Oh, she's at 1 HP. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Ooh. Go away. At the start of the player's turn, they only lose half their block. I like that. Yeah. Transmigration of Hidea. Alright, Sumeriko, what do you got for me? To trade some cards from this collectible card game of the outside world. We can trade rare cards. If you don't have any, a reasonable price is also acceptable. So yeah, I can trade cold chain logistics for these, or I can just pay money. Are any of these worthwhile? Ooh, Princess Udine. It's actually not bad. And she wants the Nintendo Switch. And we can trade it for eye cream from the outside world. Awesome, now I can finally play the masterpiece of Legend of Wrinkle, Screams of the Wild. That's... they updated that translation. It used to be something even more direct. I would have thought they would have updated it to a Tears of the Kingdom joke, but I guess she is getting to it late. have a lot to spend here. But we'll handle that next time. Oh, Jesus. So, yes, this is what, we start off, we can just get rid of all of that. We grab Lingering Cold. We can splash. And I think that actually handily just solves this encounter. Sure does. All right. This is so expensive. It is 22 block. I do get a rebate on it because of Helium 3. So. If this is here, don't want to makeover courtesy of the Yorigami Sisters. Secondhand jewelry sale. The original price is 100 gold, but we're offering a special discount of 40%. So yeah, you can get junk. This fucking sucks. It costs 1 mana to get random other mana. Horrific. However, you can refuse. You either pay 100 gold. However, this curse is actually good. At the end of turn, lose 10 gold and gain 2 life. I actually quite like getting by safety. Drink tea. I've been burning the midnight oil recently. There are dark circles under my eyes. You can give her the... get the border sensor. Give her the eye cream. Simply wonderful. You better stop staying up so late. So, it gets the border sensor. Allows one to perceive the true nature of reality. With the flavor text, why is this a mythic rare when it's obviously useless? So this is the key to unlock the final boss. Yeah, let's get flammable ice. Hey, Clown Piece. You gonna help me out? So, like a lot of fairies, she'll add our Driven to Madness. Gain that, but she's going to summon a lot of stuff, so let's get on it. We'll start with a pretty basic combo here. And let's see what else we can get. Okay, let's cold chain logistics something. It does get retained. What else can I get? Machine gun. And then ice shot. That's a pretty good dent for turn 1, if I do say so myself. Okay. So, each of the fairies grants us a mana, which, as you can see, has caused our mana base to go absolutely buck wild. Get poison. That, shoot. We are wildly overflowing in mana is the problem right now. Ooh. Let's fall into poverty. Do on thin ice. Don't want that. Splash for lingering cold. That'll kill her. Money shower, because why not? I'm overflowing with mana. I need more blocks, so I'll take that. And end the turn. Hit you. Block, block. And yeah, she resummons. It's lunatic time. Let's see, let's pull something back. And be gone. Let's see. Purple mirror. When acquired, choose one card of the library and add a copy of it. What do I want to copy? Ice Lance? No. No. I think... Cold Chain Logistics? Really? Problem is I haven't been upgrading too much stuff. Now let's get a second Cold Chain Logistics. To each enemy and apply cold. Yeah, these cards are actually identical. Actually, Frozen Laser is slightly better because it doesn't have to hit if it doesn't deal damage. But Cold Laser is unique to Marissa. What you got for me, Rayson? Tengu's Pom-Pom or the Hinadol. Hinadol does not yet useful. It absorbs misfortunes, but it's not... Don't have much of that left. Tengu's Pom-Poms. I mean, yeah, I guess that's it. Let's see. What's my life like? Ooh, I need to heal. And I need to heal like yesterday. A lot of misfortune on her. Remove all misfortune cards. Embrace her. Gain a random misfortune. Which is useful if you have misfortunes, but... Yep. Yeah, I declined the Hinadol and immediately was like, I won't encounter any of that, and then I ran into the person. Amazing. Choose a card to offer. Gain a corresponding reward. I'm going to give her this Frosty Garden because I've never used it well. Ooh, a heal. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit and upgrade Frozen Throne. Alright. Oh, it's Junko. Ah! Yiki Yamazanadu. How repugnant. It's me. But I'm a me. I'm me, he says. All right. Block. Cold. You still do have to defeat your mirror image, but I'm going to be honest, Sin Ogre King. I don't know what justifies sins. Is that? Hold on. Is that what dining and dashing at Mystia's thing does? Is that considered a sin? Because if it is, that's amazing. Because I've never figured out what not paying at the restaurant does. No, I didn't run into Mystia. Is there what other sins are there? Is beating up Kogasa considered a sin? Okay, because the beating up Kogasa when she tries to scare you is the nothing option. If you pretend to be scared, then you get a curse, but you also get to upgrade 2 cards. Pull out Princess Udine. Yeah. I am about to take a fair amount of damage here. Let's see. It's really quite funny. I never considered what the consequences of that. I never connected dining and dashing and the sin level. I always assumed it was something about our place, about like your deck composition. Only 1 card in my deck. Not great. Oh. There's Dioce's Unity does something else. Tengu's clogs, so I have the pom-poms and the clogs. Excellent. Matching set. I think that's actually probably... Borrow materials is actually probably pretty good here. Yep. Heal. All right. Whenever student plays a common card, gain 1 temporary firepower. Not crazy about that. Scry 7, draw a card. You know what? Sure. Gives me a peek at my deck. It's time for the purity, mama. Also, yeah, the version of her theme that they use here fucking slaps. Get cold chain logistics. Yeah, I think I need to get Frozen Throne early. There we go. No need to add the shades to my deck. Or the shadows to my deck. Let's see. Let's overdraft. Get those. And now I suffer. Because that's a lot of damage coming my way. Get a shit ton of barrier. She can't purify Philosopher's Mana, at the very least. See. Use that while we have it. Do that. Fall into poverty. We're gonna call on friends. Ah, gets rid of the poison as well. What's in my deck that I want to pull out with Cold Chain Logistics? I guess Fairy Mischief. Ah. Clicked the wrong button. Uh-oh. Can't block anymore. Let's see. $20 damage. Apply the poison. Cold, cold, cold. We get rid of all of this. Nope. That's a big laser beam, but I think we got her. There we go. Found the real culprit. Okay, final prize here. Harvest Fruit Basket. Kaguya's treasure box. Random mana or even more colorless mana. Even more colorless mana is good. The Moonscape's pretty crippling. Oh, what do we do here? So I just need more mana? The 3 random exhibits are good, but that's not very good against the final boss. I will go for... Yep, they've got absolute gobsmacks of mana to work with. Fairy Mischief. Frozen Matrix. Whenever Suno receives attack damage, lose 1 additional frost armor and apply cold to the attacker. Gain 12 frost armor. It's a new card. Put it in the database at the very least. Takane's shop. Alright. First of all, get that membership. A second Frozen Matrix, the Filthless World. Freeze Shot. Ageless Dreams, excellent. I mean, I got money to spend. Why not? And, yeah, just spend it all. Become the singular big spender. And remove Moonscape. Yeah! Now we're talking. Thank you, Takane. Upgrade. What happens here? You just get more. What's good to upgrade here? Cold Chain Logistics. Why not? One of them. Alright. Did they... Nope. Thasia still doesn't have her own theme. She uses different final boss themes. Okay. Going to put reversed wave scale on her. I think I'm going to wait for Ageless Dream to wheel. Do I want anything back in my hand? Apply more drowning, even though she's probably going to cleanse it at some point. What can I get with logistics? What's my mana like? Not great. Right, I keep forgetting that I can retain stuff. Get the Filthless World. And we'll get, where the hell is Frozen Throne? There it is. That makes for a decent turn. Let's do this. And then we'll Frozen Laser to get rid of them. Nope, made the wrong call there. We'll just add that. Youch. Let's see. Ba-ba-ba-bum-bum. Let's remove impurity, see what gets removed. Let's grab the block, and then we can start drawing. I'll take that. And what else? Excellent. No, don't want to do that. 24, so she's just going to beam me in the face for 24. I have to deal with the abandoned keystone, too. God damn it. Let's just slug that in the face. Youch. What is causing me to draw so many cards? It's got to be one of my relics. Oh, it's every time it's Ticket to Hell. I'm an idiot. Okay, we've got Reverse Offensive next turn. What is it? Pyramid-shaped puzzle. Yes, it's the Millennium Puzzle. Can only draw up to 10 cards each round. Pull Chain Logistics to pull out Fairy Mischief and Flammable Ice. We will Perfect Freeze. To Flammable Ice for free. We don't want that. We don't want that. I will actually just draw everything. And then cold her to shit. Now we've got a little bit of poison on us. I do love that multi-barrage changes effect whenever, based on what she summoned last. Okay, we can draw 3 more cards. It's not the Remilia effect, so we've got some room to breathe here. Be gone. Don't want to waste time on you. What do we got here? Let's see. I want that. Don't have the black mana for it. Block. Machine gun. I am not doing this fast enough. She is gonna cream me. Weaken vulnerable. Or is cold, so Ice Lance. Block. Block. shot. Glacier. We'll hit everyone with that. That'll help a little bit. Whew, okay, oh, Christ. Nope, that's the end. Yeah. I could tell most of the way into that run, or most of the way into that fight, that I was not dealing damage fast enough for how fast she ramps up. Okay. Okay. I think that's about it. 2 runs on Cirno, got to the final boss on one of them. Didn't quite have a busted enough build to cinch it. But managed to see some pretty cool stuff, and goddamn does the art they need. Are there any new styles? Reversed hunger? Ooh. Interesting. The art makes me laugh so often. I love the art in this. Oh, that's just a totally new composition. Anytime they update the art, they let you choose the old art. I do love that. I need the artist who does the goofy style so bad, because he draws such amazing stuff. I mean, the normal art is excellent. There's so much fantastic art in this game, but every time I think about it, I think about this artist. And it's dumb meme shit. But I think that will do it for now. Alright. So yeah, Touhou Thursday. I hope to make it a not a regular event, or a recurring event. I don't know that I can do every week, because I don't think there are enough Touhou games that are interesting to play, because I don't know that I'm that good at the base ones. But I could finally pick apart some of the other fan games I've downloaded. So, with that said, thank you all for your time, and I'll see you some future Thursday.